I inherited $140,000 from my grandfather, the man who raised me and spent his whole life saving for my future. Now my fiancée wants me to use half of it to pay for her father's heart surgery. I said no, and now she says I don't love her. Am I wrong for not paying to save someone's life? This story's about money, love, loss, and pressure to make impossible choices. My name is Chris. I'm 30, and until last month, I thought I was on track to start the next big chapter of my life. My fiancée, Lexi, is 26. We've been together for 4 years, engaged for 1. We've talked about buying a house, starting a family, maybe even opening a small coffee shop together, something calm and personal that blends her love for design and my passion for business. Those dreams felt possible after my grandfather passed and left me just over $140,000. He wasn't rich. He was just careful. A postal worker for 40 years who never took a vacation he couldn't drive to. He helped raise me after my parents split. We were extremely close, and I knew we all knew that he wanted his savings to set me up. Not to blow on a vacation. Not to loan out. Not to fix someone else's life. To build mine. 2 weeks ago, Lexi's dad had a heart scare. Turns out, it's a congenital condition that needs surgery. Not cosmetic. Not optional. Life-saving. He's self-employed and uninsured. The estimate for the surgery, $60-70K out of pocket. And fast. Lexi came to me one night, quiet and serious. She explained everything, and then with tears in her eyes, asked if I would consider using part of the inheritance to pay for it. I didn't answer right away. I sat with it. I felt for her. For her dad. He's always been kind to me. But he's also not my family, why not legally, not yet. And this wasn't a loan. It was please help, no one else can. I thought about my grandpa. This wasn't just money. It was a legacy. Something he built from decades of labor and sacrifice. I imagined him asking me, "Did it go toward your dream, kid?" And the answer would be, "No, it went to someone else's emergency." I told Lexi I couldn't do it. I was truly sorry. That it wasn't about her father, it was about what the money meant. I said, "Your dad deserves help, and I'll support you through this. But this inheritance isn't mine to give away. It's the foundation your future husband was supposed to build our life on." She didn't take it well. She went quiet at first. Then she asked, "So a dead man's wishes matter more than a living man's life?" That hit like a punch. Her mom called me selfish. Said real men step up when family needs help. Some of our friends are split. A few say I'm protecting our future. Others think I'm heartless. One even asked, "How would you feel if your child needed help one day, and someone with the money said no?" Now Lexi barely speaks to me. She still lives here. We still eat dinner. But it's like living with a stranger. She's angry. Distant. She thinks I've shown her who I really am. And now I don't know where we stand. I get that life doesn't follow clean moral lines. It's messy. People are more important than money. But what about promises? What about honoring the person who believed in you when no one else did? This wasn't a fund Lexi and I built together. This wasn't even a shared emergency. It was her family's tragedy, and my inheritance. I'm not walking away. I'll drive her to the hospital. I'll cook for her. I'll cry with her. But I won't give away my grandfather's life savings to fix someone else's mistake, especially when it could change the entire course of our lives. I keep thinking, what if I give the money, and we still break up one day? What if we stay together, but I never recover that financial security? What if, in trying to be the hero, I destroy my ability to be one for the family I plan to have? Lexi says I'm putting money over people. But I think I'm putting our future, the one her dad wants her to have, ahead of a desperate moment. At the end of the day, I said no. I still say no. And if that ends our engagement, then I'll mourn it, but I won't regret it. Because I know I'm not being selfish. I'm being responsible. I'm honoring a man who gave everything for me so that I could have a future worth living. Alright, it's judgment time. Was I wrong for saying no to my fiancé? Should love override inheritance? Was it my duty to help, or was that pressure unfair? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your story if you've ever been asked to sacrifice for someone else and had to say no. Because sometimes the hardest choices are the right ones.